Welcome in, Empress. What messenger did you message me? Facebook or Instagram? Can you hear me? Welcome in, Kate. Welcome in, Jack. All the way from New York. Alright, can you guys hear me? This energy is absolutely relentless. It's almost asinine. You're probably thinking in your head, how the hell are we supposed to get through this shit? It's very, very thick energy. Tonight's collective message. It might start off with speaking of the elephant in the room. How do we all come back from the fact that our nations have been built off the backs of monsters? How do we heal that? That the people that put these nations together were absolute monsters. I mean, we always talk about the monsters under our bed growing up. And yet we grow up thinking that there's monsters in our head. We havoc on our thoughts and our joy. Only to take the rose-colored glasses off and realize that the current matrix is nothing but a nightmare. And somehow the only way out of it is to dream your biggest dream and live it anyway, in despite of it. But when do we come to the precipice of making that decision? When do we finally take the rose-colored glasses off and see it for the truth? When do we finally make that decision to better ourselves, despite the nightmare? The constant manipulation, puppeteering. Trying to be quiet to the Renee. I've lost over 20 people in the last day. As far as subs, it doesn't even bother me one bit. The trash took itself out. I was watching a podcast the other day, and somebody was talking about what if you were to walk around and treat everyone as if they were Jesus. And then I got to thinking, what if I was Jesus? What would my family say? Now, I've been met with some pretty amazing people to come into my life, and they know who they are, and they know I don't speak of them, and they sit and they watch my video, probably absolutely shattered and brokenhearted at the fact that I'm actually going through what I'm going through. So if you think I don't appreciate the tribe, if you think I don't appreciate the good people that were in my life, you're sadly mistaken. I'm solely focused on the karmic energy and banishing it and ridding it out of my existence, finding it nearly impossible. Because anything I do, anywhere I go, it doesn't matter. It seeps, it lurks, it haunts. Every step I take forward, everything I try to create, somebody's got some stupid ass opinion on why I shouldn't and why I can't and why I won't. I even do that to myself because I hear about it so much. With the red tape and the restriction. For a while, I'm standing with integrity, I'm standing with morality, reaching out for help. And all my help, all my speaking, all my voice, all my words is falling on deaf ears. Like it doesn't even matter. I'm just a fraud, I'm just a joke. I'm worthless. All the while, they're sitting there empty, void of any emotion, void of any morality, any type of mental capacity of compassion. Totally void. The only compassion that they had was what was mirrored and what was given. I'm perfectly fine, Danger. I'm in alignment. I'm finally, after 4 years, in love with myself. I'm in balance with my masculine and feminine. I've gone within and I've done the shadow work that I've needed to do to find that balance and peace of mind. And because of that, people are jealous. People are envious that I could actually ever get to a state after all the work they've done to rip me apart, thinking I would never get there, thinking I would never stand in my power. And yet here I am, day after day, week after week, month after month, speaking out on my truth, speaking out on my wisdom, clarity of what I learned, as well connecting to spirit and allowing spirit to channel through me, to bring messages to you, because I've been called and I chose to rise and to be, not for recognition, because I had nothing left to lose. I had nothing left to gain. It's either all or nothing. To take a risk on myself instead of somebody else. To finally stop abandoning myself. To finally show the love that I was expecting from everyone else. To show that to myself. Finally respecting myself. Forgiving myself for all the pain I put myself through. For all the pain that I allowed to happen. To allow and accept and give the benefit of the doubt. All because I love them. And year after year, little by little, they literally stripped away absolutely everything that was meant for me, that was worth something to me. Anything I found love and joy, it was ripped from me. Relationships, friendships, family, job, career, everything. I could have been paralyzed in a sledding accident at age 11. I was electrocuted at age 6. I got hit by a car on my bike at 20. I think I was 25 at the time when the tow truck hit me and knocked out my arm. It totally ruined my music career. It screwed up my massage career as well, and the ability to do construction, because I can't lift up over my head. I filed for disability 3 times, got denied every time. I've called in for housing, 17 years on a waiting list. Finally think I meet the person of my dreams, and I give them my whole life. I say, let's do this. As long as we can fit some of my dreams in there somewhere, I will support you. And they literally shattered my heart. They told me what I wanted to hear to get what they wanted and then discarded me as if I was nothing. And I even warned them, this is the last time I'm going to open myself up to anyone. So don't waste it. They not only wasted it, they shattered it. They literally brought me to the point of suicide. And their dead mother stood up for me. And that's when it became evident that I'm a medium. And that in the right circumstances, I can see spirit. His dead mother saved my life and apologized profusely for his actions. Told me to stick up for myself. She also told me the reason why he was doing it, because he was jealous of my light. I was too bright for him. He envied that, because anybody and everybody in his life decided to outshine him, and he wasn't about to have that happen again. So he chose to belittle me, little by little tear me apart, just like my family did. And he came like a knight in shining armor, making me feel included, needed, wanting me to be a part of something, only for it to turn into an absolute nightmare after I gave them everything I had. Only to find out they were paid off by my family to rip me apart and get rid of me. My grandmother had been haunting me for years on it. It's been 15 years. Oh, yeah, 20 years actually. Yeah, 20 years since my grandma passed away. Somehow I don't deserve what I have. Somehow I'm not allowed to be happy. Somehow I'm supposed to suffer. Somehow I'm just meant to be manipulated and taken advantage of and left for dead. Am I developing some sort of a complex? I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. No, they're not the battles that make us stronger. Okay. Okay? They're the battles that try to traumatize us, to try to put us in our place because people think we're too egotistical and full of ourselves. So where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line and actually have confidence in ourselves, to be in alignment with who we are? Where do we draw the line? The battles that make stronger? No, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm done with that bullshit. You're gaslighting yourself. I'm gaslighting myself. It's disgusting. It's revolting. Humanity deserves better. This is my main point tonight. I'm not the only one going through this shit. I know my self-worth. I'm sitting here talking that I'm worthless, all this other bullshit. No, I know I'm not worthless. But for the first time, I finally love myself after all this time. I finally love myself. I finally found the worth within me. I'm finally working with that. And people still got something shit to say. A big fuck off. Fuck this. Fuck you. For fucking sake. Like, when do we, and even the fact that they're trying to scare me into hurt, they're trying to scare me into isolation so that way I don't ever go out and do anything. And in essence, they're kind of doing me a favor because I don't want to be out and around people anyway. I feel safe being on YouTube. It's still allowing me to have some sort of social life, purpose, and you know, it's literally helping me survive. And for the bitch ass cunts, for the bitch ass motherfucking cunts that are out there telling me that they need to be dropping my channel and they need to be closing my channel, I would have never wished this to you at all. You deserve to have your platform, to have a voice, and speak your mind. And up until the fact that you were triggered at the fact that I was talking about a stupid ass karmic Gemini, you took offense to it and you ran with it and defamed my name. You defamed my character, not only on YouTube, but behind the scenes in emails and chats, thinking that you're some sort of individual. You're a disgrace to humanity, because I would have never done such a thing to you. I speak on energy, I don't speak on people. Everybody has a chance and a choice to change that energy. But you want to bring me to it? Here it is. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Stay in your own fucking lane, and I'll stay in mine. And this goes out to everybody, as far as the ones coming up against me. That goes for the ex-friends. They're trying to sabotage me. The exes, the family. Well, I don't even consider them family anymore because they're also a disgrace. They're empty vessels of shit because that's how they choose to show up. And it took me 40 years to figure it out. Now, you know what? There are family members there that are very genuine to me. We haven't had any issues, and that doesn't go for you. You should know that by now. I'm talking about the ones that are out there trying to sabotage my life, all on a bunch of lies. And I could give two fucks if there's 13 people in here. People think they want to, even screw the numbers, which is screwing with my revenue. You're a disgrace, whoever you are. You should be ashamed of yourself. No, but Aiden, I was just trying to support your channel. You and your cockamamie ass bullshit. We wonder why our world is chaotic. The system's broken. Our current governments were supposed to be there to help the services function. They're not there to fucking babysit your children. If you want to have the ability to have pleasure, there's a responsibility that comes with that. If you're not capable of taking care of yourself and taking responsibility for yourself, why the fuck are you having children? Because people like you end up making kids like me. That's why you do it. You end up making kids that end up going out there and changing the fucking world. Because they're sick and tired of the bullshit being played out. All of you on autopilot for the last, I don't know, however long, you should be ashamed of yourself. Just going with the flow, going with the status quo, seeing things go wrong and you're not speaking up and you're not taught it, you're not saying anything about it, just because you don't want to ruffle any feathers. Over the last 5 years, we've had people rise up all across the world to make a difference. We should have all been awakened by now. But no, all the people rising up were made out to be absolute laughing stocks by the so-called media. The only fucking media that's actually going on right now is YouTube. That's the only media. Legit media. Yeah, there's lots of clickbait. Yeah, there's lots of bullshit. But you know what? YouTube's the one in many more ways than one. How long is this going to go on till? How long is this deception going to go on? I'm not full of doubt. I know exactly where the world is going. Why the fuck do you think I'm speaking up? Do you think I tell you everything? Just blurt it all out? No, there's disclosure. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm not in any doubt whatsoever, but I'm in a huge doubt whether or not humanity can actually handle what's coming. And it's about fucking time you all wake up. I'm fed up. That's what I am right now. Because yet I still have fucking idiots coming to my chat questioning me. I'm not here to be questioned unless you actually have a decent question to ask me. But don't come in here questioning my validity. Fuck this, fuck that, and fuck you. People want me to act out a character? You're not gonna like it. Because I have more control over myself than people realize and people get up on. And as crazy as that may seem, I can love you to the deepest part of my soul, but I'll still rip your fucking mask off. And that's what it's going to be. For the people that the live stream isn't working for, it's probably not meant for you anyway. For the people that can hear me just fine, you're probably meant to be here. Just saying. I literally am losing my fucks to give. And when that happens, truth happens. So you want to keep egging me on? There's a whole list of people that I could talk about. Do you really want me to name? Because I'm not going to. I'm not that fucking stupid. That's why I read energy. I don't read people. If I talked about certain energy and you fit the bill, it gives you a chance to reflect and find out whether or not you want that in your life, in your energy, or if you want to rise above it. If you're totally fine in your pile of shit, then that's your choice. But I will refuse and refuse and I refuse to be subjected to this bullshit tripe. And if you have a license and it's winter time and by chance you don't have winter tires and you're relying on all season, slow fucking ass down. Your life depends on it. There's like huge pileups hanging on the highway. The plows are having a hard time keeping up. You need to mark at least an hour extra into your travel time, if not longer, to get to where you need to go in the winter months. So please act and time and schedule accordingly. Stop rushing around. Stop trying to get to point A to point B in the nick of time. make time to be on time. I'm sad that I have to even say this. Evil Rabbit, you're trying to teach the teacher, okay? You're telling me stuff that I already know. Thanks. The thing that I'm pissed off about is the audacity of all the sabotage. I'm perfectly aware that we all have little difficulties and challenges throughout our life. But when people come out right to sabotage and to ruin someone's life because of the truth and the light that they are sharing with the world, it's a big fuck you to them. And I'm putting my foot down. It's done. It's blocked out. Oh, great spirit. Can you hear it? The energy coming. What's going on? All those all at once? No, there's only two. Patience and inventor is upside down. Patience. Oh, okay. Patience with the destruction that I once did. Well, I didn't do it. I was on a crew, and one in particular person on the crew was a little bit heavy on the hammer, shall we say. And we were doing a demolition and a revamp of the inside of the house. And he went a little bit too much, and he screwed up uh, a support post, and we had to prop up the ceiling and fix it, and it was rough. So, what I'm being called to say here is when you are destructing and when you are banishing, and when you are in the removal or dirty of the renovation, let's put it that way. When you're taking down and taking out the old, there's certain structure that needs to be kept. There's only a certain point to which that you need to go. And yes, I'm calling myself out right here, right now, as a witness, that I need to calm them up down. I get it. We've got inner knowing on the deck, and play, and happiness in the reverse. So yeah, I need to play a little bit more, because there's no happiness. My soul is tired. Hmm. We got prosperity and wisdom and partnership on the top. The ability to ask for help is very difficult, specifically when you're in survival mode. When you have the inability to be able to trust anyone due to the abuse, it makes it very difficult to ask for help. And they orchestrate it this way, so that way you isolate yourself. I'm perfectly aware of this. But at this point, with all the times that I've reached out for help and I've got nothing, right? Um, Only to realize that I am the help, and yet people still have something to say. Ironic, isn't it? Hmm. Nick, the polar bear came out. Know the challenges make you stronger. Yeah, okay. But they also traumatize you, motherfucker. So, yeah, have faith when you face adversity. I always do. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. And I do. And this is what keeps surprising the fuck out of them because I keep bouncing back. Embrace your psychic abilities. That's what I'm doing. They tried to keep them away from me all my life. Tried to keep me dumbed down. They tried to keep me worthless. But I connected to them anyway. You marry the shaman within. Yeah, with all that shadow work. Fucking right I do. Is there a card for Little B? Hmm. Intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition. Uh, Need more light. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Thank you, Kelly. Let's see what Spirit's got for you. Spirit, what do we got for Kennedy? Hmm. Are you feeling unguarded currently by your community? Are you feeling slightly dependent, kind of maybe in a destructive mode, but trying to find your magic, having a hard time with your shadow work, trying to find your center? You might be lashing out a little bit, but trying to be patient. I'm really kind of getting up to aggressive energy, but you've been dealing with a lot. You're trying to find your happy medium, is what I'm finding. Spirit saying something about being in the stillness. A good way of going about it is maybe having a bath and having your ears under the water, so you can focus on your heartbeat and just kind of having a bath and relaxing, but listening to your heartbeat, bringing you back to your center. This might help you find peace. It will connect you to what you need to do. It will connect you to what's important to you. Sometimes we get so far out of ourselves due to the distractions around us that it changes the imbalance. It creates an imbalance within us. something that we might need to focus on. Just thought I'd throw that out there for you. I hope that resonates. All right. Who am I going to pick in the chat? If you got a super chat and want to ask a question, feel free. Kennedy, at least, did you hear that message? Did it resonate with you? All right. I'm going to do an energy check-in. Now that I've said what I need to say, I call my power back to me from anywhere, anyone, anything, from anyone. I cut all cords that no longer serve my highest good, and let them be cut indefinitely, no longer to be reconnected. I'm done. I'm moving forward. The wrath of karma will be on heads for what they've done. The divine sees all, knows all, will all, and they will receive it as theirs equally. May this protection be put upon my tribe as well as myself, and that they, as well as myself, get a chance to live our best life. And may all that come up against us meet the wrath of vengeance of the divine. Any thwarting, any sabotage, any stalking, let it be met with walls, red tape, mud, ultimately whatever they wish for us. May things come to a final, may energies come to a final balance. May the darkness be ever so eradicated from our existence. And let what is done in the dark come to light. As above, so below, as within, so without, and so within. You ride with me, collective. You ride with tribe, I ride with you. To those that bestow blessings, I wish you hundredfold return. Right off the top. Okay. Now, community falling apart. It's mainly because they're not as clever as they think they are. They're totally closed off to reality and what's actually happening. They're stuck in the matrix. And it's all for the kicks. all for the adventure. It's all for the who cares. Let's just roll with it. Yeah. It's creating a dependence, and it's burning out the fire. Like it's diminishing the fire that's within us because of it. It's bringing us to a position and energy that we cannot regenerate. All because we're going with the flow, going with the status quo, just going along with it, not saying a word, looking the other way. It's bringing us to our demise. The people that are aware of this are starting to step up and step out. People that are starting to back away, it's almost as if there's people awakening and they're seeing what it is and they're stepping up and stepping out of the matrix and watching it crumble. Did you go out in the fog, Shelley? The people that have chosen to be independent are becoming masters of their craft. Okay, there is definitely supernatural abilities. There's definitely supernatural energies there, but this is not supernatural. This is a talent. This is a quality. This is something that they've built into, and this is why they've gone independent. Some people are so in alignment with who they are, they don't need the magic because everything happens for them. Everything works out for them. And this is what people are so jealous of. Instead of not making a choice, we need to make assertive action. We need to step up and make assertive action in order to have that rebirth that we choose to see, that rebirth that we choose to want to be a part of. We have the divine luck on our side. We have the luck of nature, Mother Gaia, on our side. And for the greatness to happen, and for this beautiful energy to bestow upon us, we may have to destroy that what no longer serves us, that no longer works, because they are of the shadow. It is of the shadow. It is of the darkness. But a lot of the people don't realize that the light comes from within. It's not something you look for outside of yourself. It's the light within you. It's always been the light within you. Yeah, try to stay out of fog. And by the way, if you're wondering where all this weird weather's coming from, I pretty well called weeks ago. I tried to warn you. A lot of us are realizing that we are and we have been perpetuating this karmic energy. And for the people that are coming to the awareness that they've been perpetuating and enabling this karma energy, you're going to feel guilt for that. Specifically, if you have a conscience. And Spirit's saying for me to tell you, as long as you are becoming aware and you are wanting to change and you are wanting to evolve and rise above it, don't hold guilt on that. Recognize the guilt that you might feel or find where you were looking the other way, you were putting on your rose-colored glasses, and you recognize that. You're going to feel guilt for that, and it's going to pull you down. But the trick is to not allow it. The trick is to realize that your awareness and your realization as of this moment is going to transmute that into understanding, wisdom, to rise above that, and to be more vigilant, assertive, aware of how to and not to submit or to stand firm, depending on the situation. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say a home per se, Shelley. Maybe a retirement village of some sort where you have your own little spot, your own little dwelling. It might be something good. I don't think you absolutely need bed care. I don't get that energy from you. So going to a home per se, um, I don't think that's particularly necessary. Maybe at a later date when you need help and you need assistance. But going into a retirement village, you're more around people your own age. You're more able to relate to the people that are around you. You can build new friendships. It might be something to really take a little different look at, but base it on your own needs. Don't base it on somebody else's. Make sure that you're being taken care of and supported in the way that you need. Now, try your best to stay out of the fog, and if you go out into the fog, have a scarf. At least have a filter, some sort of filter of some sort. I think you might be getting to that age where you may need a little bit of assistance here and there, but it's not assistance like such as my grandmother, right? Quite a long time. She didn't really need assistance, and then when she got cancer, um, she fought 25 years in and out of the hospital, and there was a time where she was in a wheelchair. She couldn't walk anymore, and so yeah. There's times and points of our life where we're going to need a little bit more assistance if we don't have the current support. And If it's available to you, roll with it. Yeah, I like Little B's idea. It's either that or go enjoy a cruise or something. There's a little old lady that takes her pension and she goes on a different cruise, and before she's done that cruise, she'll book up another cruise and she'll go take another cruise somewhere else. And some of these cruises are 2 weeks, some of them are month-long cruises. So might be something if you're interested, if it calls to you. I was neatly called to say it. Bradley, welcome in, boss. Hope you're doing well. I hope all my tribe is doing well. I'm sorry for coming in hot like that, but I need to get some shit off my chest, and I'm done playing games. So, well, what's stopping you? Do it before you go crazy. Do it before the world makes you crazy. Welcome in, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl, do you want to be a special guest on my podcast? That way you can show off your new digs. Hey, D, welcome in. I want you to come on and be my model. Show your pretty face and the hoodie shirts and items that you receive from my armor room. And share your review for the tribe and how you like your product. I am totally aware that my armor store is connected to Spotify and all the jargon. It's a subsidy company through Printify. I'm totally aware, and I'm totally aware they make a lot of money. But the whole thing is they've put a lot of energy into creating a company in order to be able to be creative and to be able to express and to represent a certain particular message. And they make it actually possible. And I think it's absolutely amazing the fact that they have things out there such as this, that someone can be creative and make their own product and sell it all from the comfort of their own home. And yeah, you know what? They make a big killing off of it. That's okay. They deal with the shipping, they deal with the production, pretty much everything. You just gotta sell the product. Usually, if you're gonna sell a product, you want a message to go with it. So I'm more than happy to work with Printify and make this happen to make my dreams come true. So if you haven't checked out the merch store yet, it's in my link section here on YouTube. If it's handle, if you buy a particular item and it has a personalization, and you buy one item, I will personalize it to your name. It is on the account. So that goes with candle. It very well could go with shirt, depending on which one. I think it's the hoodie. Um, yeah. Cheryl, um, do you understand I'm doing my show with barely any teeth? I'm not worried about the fact that you don't have any top teeth, my dear. It's the light within you that matters, and you're a beautiful soul. You have a beautiful heart, and you are the epitome of don't judge a book by its cover, because you are a very, very sweet soul, and don't ever forget that. Don't ever let yourself or anyone else dim your light, okay? I appreciate you more than you know, and I'm almost in tears saying that right now. I'm checking out the karmic energy, I guess. Yeah, somebody wanted to come forward with compassion, but it looks like they were stopped in their tracks. They wanted to try to equalize something. It's some sort of manipulation that they did. It seems like they're feeling guilty. They're very, very emotionally distraught. It's going to be revealed. Many blessings are coming from this. Somebody feels very defeated for what they've done, as they should. So whoever's come up against you, collective, if they aren't feeling it, they're going to. And just as they tried to crumble you and your foundation, their foundation is ultimately crumbling. I'm not asking to show you, uh, yeah, I'm not asking you to show me your dental records. I just want to show off the hoodie. What is this energy? Yeah, somebody can't rest right now. They're losing their shit because their shit didn't work. Their manipulation didn't work. Their dumbass black magic didn't work. Their dumbass, stupid ass voodoo, karmic voodoo didn't work. I'm not dissing the voodoo practitioners. I'm not dissing the black magic people, that just focus on their darkness, whatever, fine. Stay in your own fucking lane, leave me alone. We got no problem. We got no smoke. The moment you start coming into my lane thinking that you're gonna do, no, no, bye, you're banished. Ciao. You can't compete where you can't compare. We're in totally two different lanes, meant for our own bullshit. You stare at mine, I stare at yours. I didn't stutter. Yep, they're all up in their head. They can't rest. Their foundation and everything they built to try to destroy you is all coming down. Oh, they're all wishy-washy. They're all mixed up. Or as Elvis used to say, I'm all mixed up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yay, yay. Yeah, they misjudged you hardcore. Yeah, they're trying to get you out of your comfort zone, get you out of character, and it didn't exactly work out as planned. I think they're shook. Yeah, they're defeated. Good, they're a disgrace. They should have known better. Yeah, yeah. You don't do that shit to an Empress energy, or an Emperor energy at that. Like, you asinine individual. You learn it now. Might be the hard way, but you learn it. I'm all for the struggle that developed for character, but when you go out to sabotage somebody's blessing and abundance, the thing is, if people would have supported me along the way and lifted me up and supported me along the way, and then I became big and famous and, making big headway and everything is good in a good way, don't you think I was going to give back? I'm not stingy. I wouldn't have kept it all to myself. But if I'm constantly in survival mode, we're constantly having to survive and scrimp and scrape and climb and save and all this other stuff and not have much for anything because of the sabotage. That actually kind of turns around and makes me look selfish because of the sabotage. Oh, he's just complaining. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, had I not had that sabotage in the way, wreaking havoc in my life, I would have been fine with the struggle. I would have been just fine with the everyday challenges. But the fact that people are coming up against me and throwing their stones and hiding their hands, thinking that they can get away with it, thinking that the divine's not going to catch them, they're oblivious to the whole fact the divine sees everything. And they wonder why they're off sick now. They wonder why they keep getting themselves into trouble, and their life is so chaotic, and they just get over one sickness and they end up getting another sickness. They wonder why they keep falling. They wonder why they keep having all bullshit happen to them. Yeah, it's their karma. Yeah, because they want you to miss out. They want you to play along with the deception. But you're enlightened. You're becoming awakened, collective, of all bullshit. You're seeing the shit pile for the shit pile, finally. And we, as a collective, are all going to be taking a new step in a new direction, and we're going to be fighting for what we believe in. We are choosing love, and we are no longer going down this road that no longer serves us. We're saying no. We are connecting to our higher power. We're making that vow to the divine. And 9 times out of 10, when we're going to do that, it's going to be at our last moment, when we can't do it anymore. When we've got nothing left to lose. And that's when miracles start happening. We're going to walk away from it. We're going to build a new foundation. And the divine's going to be at the helm of that foundation. Get excited, collective, because it's coming. We're going to be able to give back, finally, in equal reciprocation. We're going to finally be able to give back to communities and be supported. you try to give to communities and you don't end up getting the support you need. You know, we pay taxes and we can't even get certain services. It literally, rapes our wallet in order to get in. That's changing. The darkness underestimated the light that is within us. They didn't take it into consideration of our internal and eternal light that resides within us, that gives us life. All we need to do is tap into it, to pay attention, and the rest is history. Simple as that. The whole thing is they're dependent on our emotions. They're dependent on how we feel. The more low vibe, lower dense energy that we're in, the more we're able to be manipulated. The happier that we are, the less we're being able to be manipulated because we are more at peace. They want us out of character. They want us dependent. They want us stuck, not being able to make a move, fighting with ourselves, feeling left out in the cold, not being able to go anywhere, nurturing the truth that we are a failure and that our world is all turning upside down and that there is no new beginning. We are at the end. We are at the end. There's no more peace. There's no more happiness. There's no more. It's chaos. It's all going into chaos. Collective. It's all a fucking illusion. It's a live fire exercise illusion meant to distract us from our inner light. It's to create us in a position of unstable emotion. The thing is, though, they don't expect absolutely amazing we are as humanity. They're totally underestimating and totally misjudging our ability and what we're capable of doing as a humanity. Spirit's asking us to not walk away. Spirit's asking us to step up and fight, speak our truth, stand up. Wow. Major changes. The wheel is not working in their favor. It never was. It never will work in their favor. And this is a major tower for them. Okay? Destiny and the divine are going against the monster. Spirit saying we will have victory. And it all starts by nurturing our heart and having rebirth. There's going to be a lot of disconnects coming in soon. They're coming in to try to unbalance us again, take us out of character, take us out of our balance within ourselves, within the masculine and feminine. They're trying to make us go stir crazy, and it's coming in hot. But it's going to bring a major end to something bad because we're not going to put up with it. We're going to start to see what it is. We're going to nurture our heart and move forward with our heart space, loving ourselves, filling our own damn cup, and giving first to those that mean something to us. We're not playing anymore. And sevenfold blessings are coming back to those that have been taken from. The meek will inherit the earth. Those that have brought upon demise will meet their demise. There's a huge, absolutely huge collaboration of this going on behind the scenes right now. Okay? There's certain things being known and known. And Spirit's asking you to focus on yourself at this time. And focus on the ones that are around you that mean something to you. Focus on your importance of stability, of communication, of shit's about to get recollected. It already is. The moment we understand that is the moment things are going to start changing. Alright, Spirit. What blessings are coming in for the collective? Ah, I said blessings. Oh, okay, I stand correct. Okay. Oh, I figured so. Oh. Oh my god. Get a load of this, collective. So we have the Six of Cups, right? That represents a energy from the past. Seven of Swords is about getting back what you thought was lost. So it's some sort of closure. Something was taken from you. You're getting it back. The Page of Cups is representing a small cup of compassion coming forward. The Two of Pentacles is a partnership or a balancing of a partnership with a Wheel of Fortune. So it is divinely led. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. And that's like, okay, well, what the fuck is he doing here? And he's finally using his magic to manifest an ending, a calling of truth, and a new direction, a new beginning. Because he sees the truth now, and he sees where they went wrong. And he sees where the sabotage was all about and why. He sees why he's being paid off. He sees why he was trying to diminish you and take you out of character and manipulate you. And it was due to a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's due to an inheritance. It's due to some sort of lesson to create chaos. It very well could have had and dealt with an Aries, a Karmic Aries, that very well could have dealt with um, Sagittarius, definitely fire sign. Knight of Wands, Temperance is both in reverse, so it could be a Sagittarius trying to thwart you and distract you. Um, yeah, to get you to walk away, and also to be emotionally dependent. But the truth is all out. You see it for what it is, and there's justice coming. Somebody's coming in with some sort of communication, with some sort of manipulation, and an ending of sorts. A new path, a new way, after being shattered and manipulated and brought out of character, all funny, and to create destruction and imbalance and disconnect you from your higher power. But I guess you walked away and they became emotionally dependent. And you see this, and that's justice. And it's all because of this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She thought she won, but she got thrown out with bathwater. This Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, and with this Two of Cups, they tried to sabotage a relationship. They tried to sabotage a union. They thought they were going to win by doing this, by taking you out, by taking you down. I'm getting a very karmic mother talking shit, creating an imbalance within a relationship. The priestess, yeah, you see this, and I think they now see the ill hope and um, the diminishing of your spirit and your light. They see that now, when all you're trying to do is create a foundation for yourself. They were called to destroy a light. Be patient, things are going to start moving very, very quickly. The betrayal was basically to get you to focus on yourself. That's why the divine allowed it. And it was basically to bring it to enlightenment of a third party situation that was going to leave you out in the cold anyway. So you became enlightened of that beforehand. And you were steadfast. They tried to make you dependent on them, to make you look crazy, so that way you wouldn't say anything. You just shut up and just put up. You know, they wanted to make you out to be a liar and totally disconnected. Meanwhile, you had her. Like all their plans totally backfired. Every single one of them. And this is why they can't sleep. This is why they can't rest. style for the moment. Some days the hair works, some days the hair doesn't. It's just all this extra static clean going on. That hurt the ears, I must admit. As if the sun and the moon come out. The nine of swords on the bottom of the deck. And the six of swords on the top. Oh, be careful how you're going to talk to me. Yeah, say that when your fucking face is on fire. Give me a break. Anyway, the six of swords, talking about walking in calmer waters, talking about learning lessons, right? Things being revealed to you. The things being revealed are the illusion. Deeply rooted emotion that you've held on to for quite a long time. And you're no longer in your head anymore. You're releasing yourself of this. You're changing your perspective. You're changing the way you not only communicate with others, but with yourself. You're becoming aware it's actually supposed to be happening. Look, there's some sort of reconciliation coming in. Somebody doesn't want to fight more. Interesting. Maybe they want to rest. Maybe they just chill. Maybe there is a journey out there for you that you need to take. There's a particular journey in particular. Going towards stability. There's an offer coming in. Somebody wants to bring flowers to you. They're on the journey. They're on their way. And the hermit, with this particular thing coming in, whatever this might be, this offer, it's going to give you the ability to reflect. It's going to give you the ability to stand up and fight. It's going to give you the ability to take care of the lies, the misjudgment, and the love bombing. All this bullshit, they know it was all for nothing. Didn't serve them. I think they're coming to the position to know that even they know that you deserve better. And I think that's why there's flowers coming in. Because they want to dispel the lies and the misunderstanding and the misjudgment and the chaos and unfulfillment and emotional tendency. You're no longer in your head and you see it for what it is. And that's your justice. Things are about to balance out very nicely for you and finally be able to take a stand and end this bullshit once and for all. I'm calling it truth and making a way forward. Taking a new step in a new direction. Focusing on what you're good at. Letting go of that crappy big cup of torture and sadness. And winning by letting go of the toxicity and the imbalance. Focusing on your intuition. Releasing the darkness. Standing on a better foundation. And being patient. Don't stop believing by foreigners coming in my head right now. Don't stop believing. Please make this make sense. The Queen of Reverse with the lovers upside, the right side up. Please make this make sense. This is washy of wishy-washy. What are you even saying, Ryan? You're a skater. Let's see, it did. That was a bit of a dud. Bad burn on your ankle, dude. Ouch. Nice save on that one, the second one, too. Oh, nice roll. A tootsie roll. Keep trying. Keep trying. Never give. Yes, I am. You solve this on your own through divine wisdom. A stolen home insurance policy will be returned to you. I did quite a bit. Hey, bye. No, just check out the description box. It's a bit of a mixed bag every night. Check out my channel. Go back in the chat. Arbitrary cool. Um, you literally have no content. You can't be go walking around that name and have no content. Just saying. Talking about philosophy, make some videos. Make it happen. You got something to say it. Have a good one, bro. Thank you, Jazz. Spirit, is there a message for Dad? There's something Dad needs to know. Are you in a third-party situation right now? Are you aware that you're in a third-party situation right now? Your relationship seem to be balanced within yourself, which is good. I don't know if you're still watching. What about this third-party situation? Ooh. Yeah, this is not good. Dads, are you listening? We got the betrayal card and our card in reverse. That's not good news, dude. It's not good news at all. Just brace yourself. We got the... You need to take out the trash, my friend. Your abundance coming in right after. Dad, are you listening? You going once? Going twice? Going 3 times. Moving on. Put your hearts in the chat. I'm going to do a couple messages and I'm going to end it out. Message for Matt. What's going on with Matt? Sadness is going to make you go on a journey. Or you're going on a journey to sadness. But the worst is over. Hard on something that's going to come to fruition. But it's not going to come into fruition like you want it. There's something to do with the relationship. Something's being revealed to you. It's looking like you want to heal something or reconcile. Or somebody wants to open up some new wounds or old wounds. They don't want to come to truth with anything. They don't want to hold accountability. The wheel of fortune is not working in their favor. You need to focus on your independence to take away this imbalance in partnership. There's a lot of chaos going on, a lot of wishy-washy bullshit. Well, walk away from it. Save yourself the heartache. You're worth better than this. Stop settling. All right, Cheryl. Hmm. Emperor and the King of Wands. I gotta change up my cards. Alright, Cheryl. What's going on with Cheryl? Right. The King of Pentacles you very well could be dealing with. It's wanting wish fulfillment with you. They're coming out of the darkness, and they're looking for what they want. Just seems like a good energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be it, the energy, but this is a very stable energy. King of Pentacles. Very grounded, very stable. They want a wish fulfillment with you. And it's going to be revealed to you. Ten of Cups, the moon upside down. Five of Swords. Yeah, they can't rest. They're totally enamored by you. And they're divinely loved. Just something from the past that's coming back. It wants a new beginning, a new partnership with you. This is a wish fulfillment for yourself too, as well. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. At the time that I think that you guys were conversing or connecting, it wasn't the right time. There was a particular celebration going on. You guys had met at a party. You guys could have met at some sort of a birthday party or something. But they're coming back in. Spirit saying you had a good time with this person. Yeah, but this person is going to make you really happy. All of what you lost is going to be coming back to you. And what you lost, you took a huge L in order to be single. Spirit's recognizing that. But you're getting it all back and more. Things are going to balance out for you. And you might not be ready for this, and that's okay. But you're going to see it coming. You'll see what I'm talking about happens. At the point where everything was falling apart and your world was turning upside down, you're really, really bitter. This is what kept you all closed up in your head. But you're recognizing that you're good at different things and you're starting to have faith in yourself. You're starting to focus on you for a change. Instead of all the delusions and illusions around you, you're starting to speak up. So this person's coming forward. They're going to speak up. They're just a little overthinking things right now. But they're going to come to us with it. And yeah, they're just focused on their bag right now, focused on things going on. It's awesome. They're gonna come forward. But they're gonna come up right. They want to win. They put an actual lot of work into themselves to show up in the light that they're gonna show up. So coming in to win. They're coming in to win you. They see and they recognize and they're acknowledging the chaos. But the self-worth is a thing that they're acknowledging. And I think this is of themselves. They weren't able to offer you anything before. It was very chaotic and maybe toxic. but they have since had a bit of an awakening, and they have moved on to calmer waters to better situate themselves. But they're going to come in, going to be revealed. And when they come in and they shower these blessings, this will be your justice. Yeah, they're going to come in quiet, though. They don't want to be all showed off. They want to just be quiet. They just want to be chill. They want to put an end to the sabotage and the instability. There's some sort of truth coming to light, sort of awareness, an awakening. Oh, they had an awakening, not being burnt out, choosing no in a relationship that they knew that they could get better somewhere else. They knew they were worth better, so that's what they did. That's what they did. They went off into a new direction, and because they were brokenhearted. But since then, they've had their awakening. They went through the changes that they've needed. They're standing in their path. They have something to offer, and when they have something to offer, they're connected to spirit. They're seeing that you're missing out. Somebody's missing out. And somebody wants to feel some sort of a betrayal too. So the rainbow could be more than one energy. You may have an energy that's trying you out of character, it's making you miss out, and then you've got this other energy going to come in and support you. They're good to lean on. They're good to get a hug. They're good to get support. They're good to give it to you. They don't want to walk it. This one particular energy doesn't want to walk away from you, but this other energy can take charge. You're not going to have to worry about much. So, yeah, you're going to be in alignment to it, Cheryl. Just allow it to flow, let it happen. You're going to feel it within yourself, too. You might not be ready at this moment, but you will be. You're going to go through some enlightening moments, I think. It's going to help vibrate you higher than where you were, and things are going to work out better than expected. Spirit saying that you just have to start showing up for yourself. That's all. Sweet dreams, Chef. Sorry if I missed you. Angel Rebel Warrior. And Austin. Oh yeah, no rush. No rush, just in the next 15 hours. Get ready. I'm just joshing. Relax. Austin. Alright, Aiden. Give me a second. Do you have any particular question? Just curious. I think you'd be a stupid ass idiot to do that, Benjamin. Just saying. You're a dumbass. That's what you are. Yeah. Clearly, clearly, he ain't resting anytime soon. Fucking. Anyway. Their whole world is about to fall upside down. Angel Rebel. Angel Rebel. What's all this disconnect and imbalance? Misjudgment? Feeling a little cray-cray lately? Disconnected? Discombobulated? Are you fighting with yourself or fighting with other people? You're not having really a lot of right now. A little bee didn't do it good enough. You had to come in and no, smack him up again. You just had to come in and finish him off, eh, Cheryl? No, me and Bucky up so I can slap him too. You guys cracked me up. The trolls don't stand a chance with you two in the chat. My goodness. You guys are ruthless. What's going on? Knight of Pentacles. Angel Warrior. Somebody's coming in to offer you some support. Somehow, someway. Imbalance. You got help coming. You got somebody coming in to help you out. You're gonna go through an awakening, I think is what's gonna happen. Captain Savage, can you just keep that to yourself? And like, You go to OnlyFans, and you'll probably find what you're looking for. Anyway, yeah. Oh, brace yourself, Angel Warrior. Come on, Spirit, give her something. Give her something good to know. Please. Okay. You need to remember your magic. That's your biggest problem. That's how you're going to get everything back, is to step into your power. Remember, you're made of magic. If somebody wants to come in and open old wounds or reconcile with you, and you can protect yourself. Yeah, the truth is coming out. You're getting clarity. Yes, the truth is coming out. That what is hidden in the dark is coming to light. What's the Ten of Swords? Reverse. Yeah, communication. Mm. And a little cup of love, compassion. So this is a good thing. The communication coming forward is going to help you find balance. It's going to help you step into your next season. So just be patient. Okay? Michael, you deserve better. You deserve better. You need to start for yourself more. Stop downplaying. Yeah. When your world seems like it's falling apart, focus on yourself. Because you're focusing on other people more so than yourself. Okay? You have people coming in to collaborate with you, but you're going to come in quietly. Okay? Message for Michael. Yeah, you're not in your head anymore. You're needing to nurture your finances, needing to nurture you for a change. And take out the fucking trash already. Hmm? Start using your intuition. Tap into that shit. Because you're thinking, yeah, all this bullshit you're going through right now is all for me. It's really not. You're crumbling right now because you're going to be going through an awakening. And this is divine blend. You're being manipulated. And it's coming to light. I don't know why, but something about a house. Yeah, somebody wants to transfer some sort of burden onto you. Be careful. It's meant to tap you out. So if somebody tries to gift you something, be careful as to what the gift is. It might need a lot. If let's say it's a house. If somebody wants to gift you a house, it might be a bit too much work to deal with. Okay. But the fact that they're offering it is showing you your self-worth of where you stand. Yeah, you need to be focusing on your own, on yourself right now. Hold your cards close to your chest. Don't tell everybody your next move. Quiet. All right, kids, I think that's it. That's all for the evening. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. You're very welcome, Max. Stay strong, boss. Hey, Cher. Yep. Continue to listen to it and tap into that shit. You got this. Spirit's showing up for you, so show up for it. They won't let you down. Tell my tribe I love you. Thank you for being you. And if you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself. Okay? Sweet dreams, Andy, Cheryl, Michael. Thank you, Aaron. Is that a donation or would you like a message? Aaron's an artist. You want a message, Aaron? A donation? I can get you a couple cards. There's something that you need to walk away from. It's extremely destructive. It's got you all up in your head right now. Somebody's lying to you, okay? Somebody's trying to get you in this very sad, kind of bitter heart kind of energy. So be very careful of who you're sharing your energy with, my friend. This could very well be dealing with a third party situation, but you will become victorious. Just be patient. Things are going to work out in your favor, and it's not going to be all for nothing. It's going to teach you something on how to show up, not only for yourself, but for the world. Some tells me you're going to be telling a story. So if you're wanting to write a book, write that. Allow your emotions to flow and allow them to guide you. By loving yourself, you put yourself in an alignment to find your union. If you're wanting and you're feeling that you need to start, if you're single and you're wanting a relationship, start with yourself and love yourself. And that will put you in a frequency to receive love yourself. And yeah, this relationship coming in is going to be beautiful for you. So be sure to utilize the time in your healing to go through any issues that you might be dealing with. All right? Stop settling for less, my friend. Things are way better. Things are going to get way better than what you think. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You're very successful. So continue focusing on what's important to you going forward. All right, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. And Aaron, if you'd like me to clarify, you're more than welcome to reach out to me on my Hipsy link. There's a free option there. If you have a question, feel free to drop in for a message. I'm just heading out today, and I'm tired. And I was fun when it was at the picture. But as soon as I started showing myself on camera, I'm being did. So I'm having to put up extra protection in order to keep myself from being pelted. And I don't want to deal with that anymore. So focus on yourself, Sandy. Love yourself. Love what you do. If you're not loving what you do and you're not loving yourself, you're not putting yourself in the frequency of receiving a relationship that's beneficial to you. If you're searching for love in a karmic energy and you're unhealed and you've got bitterness in your heart, chances are you're going to get more bitterness until you heal part of you. You need to raise your frequency. And again, I'm getting the same message. Stop settling for less at work. Something tells me there very well could be a promotion on the table, but you need to show up. So, share. Something tells me you're done with being on autopilot. You're wanting to take the wheel again. You've been just kind of sitting in a fog lately, but the fog has since cleared, and now that you've seen what you need to be, you're just kind of sitting there and just like, what? You're kind of in shock like a deer in headlights, but you're just kind of flowing through what's being to you as far as energy. Spirit's saying there's a lot of energy that's coming at you. I'm sensing you're an empath. You feel things very, very sensibly. And I'm also getting that people are throwing energy at you to make you come out of character. They're trying to get you going. They're trying to poke the bear. They're trying to look like you're not, with something that you're not. So just be very careful as to who you share energy with. You're welcome, Aaron. Thank you for showing up. On that note, I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you so much for showing up. And if you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself. So that way you can be good to others. And I'll catch you in the next video.